Once upon a time, in a quaint little village surrounded by lush green fields, there lived a poor farmer named John. John worked tirelessly from dawn till dusk, tending to his modest farm. Despite his hard work, he could barely make ends meet. His dreams of a better life seemed to fade with every setting sun. One day, as John was inspecting his hen coop, he noticed something peculiar. Tucked under one of the sleepy hens was an egg unlike any other he had ever seen. It was sparkling and golden. Initially, John thought his eyes were playing tricks on him. He picked up the egg, gently brushing away the straw. The egg was solid gold. Its weight and shine filled John's heart with amazement and disbelief. Consumed by excitement, he hurried into the village to show his find. The villagers gathered around, eyes wide with awe and curiosity. The word of John's golden egg spread like wildfire. Realizing its worth, John sold the golden egg at the market for a handsome reward. With the money, he was finally able to purchase better seeds and tools for his farm, enriching his soil and his prospects. He even managed to repair his old, dilapidated house, making it a warm and comfortable home. Every week, like clockwork, the same hen would lay another golden egg. John's fortunes multiplied, and he became a prosperous man. However, as his wealth increased, so did his greed. One restless night, John started to ponder. He wondered if inside the hen lay a treasure trove of golden eggs. Overtaken by greed, John decided he must have all the golden eggs immediately. Against his better judgment, he took a knife and went to the coop. Under the cover of darkness, he caught the hen and cut it open. But to his horror and sorrow, there were no golden eggs inside, just ordinary hen innards. John wept for his foolishness. In his greed, he had killed the wonderful hen that had been the source of his newfound fortune. No longer did he find golden eggs waiting for him each morning. His wealth slowly dwindled away, and soon he became just as poor as before. In time, John learned from his mistake. He realized the value of patience and contentment. Instead of seeking quick wealth, he focused on what truly mattered: hard work, gratitude, and cherishing the simple pleasures life offered. The story of John and his golden hen spread across the land, serving as a timeless reminder of the dangers of greed and the importance of appreciating what one has. And so, the moral of the story is, greed can lead to ruin, but contentment brings peace. In the end, the best treasures in life are those that cannot be bought with gold. Once upon a time, in a sunny meadow where flowers bloomed and butterflies danced in the warm air, there lived a young girl named Alice. Alice was a curious child with a vivid imagination, always seeking out new adventures and asking questions about the world around her. One sunny afternoon, as the cool breeze played with her hair, she noticed a peculiar white rabbit rushing past her. What startled her even more was that this rabbit was wearing a waistcoat and holding a pocket watch. "Oh dear, I shall be late," he muttered anxiously. Intrigued, Alice decided to follow the rabbit to see where he was going in such a hurry. She followed him through the field and into a hollow tree, where she unexpectedly tumbled down into a mysterious tunnel. The tunnel seemed to extend forever, and as Alice fell, she saw shelves filled with strange objects, maps, and books flying up past her. She landed gently in an unusual room with tiny doors along the walls. One particular door caught her attention. It was small, about the size of a rabbit hole. Next to it was a small glass table with a tiny key and a bottle labeled "Drink Me." Alice was both daring and careful. She decided to take a sip of the bottle, which caused her to shrink to the perfect size to unlock the tiny door. Once she stepped through, she found herself in a fantastical land filled with creatures as unique as her imagination. In this wonderland, Alice made new friends, like the ever-smiling Cheshire cat who could disappear in a thin air, the ever-busy white rabbit who led her here, and the Mad Hatter who invited her to a never-ending tea party. She also encountered more challenging figures, such as the temperamental Queen of Hearts who had a penchant for ordering off with their heads at the slightest inconvenience. Despite the oddities and occasional dangers, Alice found herself enjoying each peculiar moment, learning lessons of courage, kindness, and the importance of standing up for herself and others. She realized the Wonderland was not just a place of bizarre adventures, but also a mirror reflecting her strengths and weaknesses. Eventually, as adventures tend to do, her journey in Wonderland came to an end. Alice woke under the same tree where it all began, pondering if it had all been a dream or reality. Yet in her heart, she knew that no matter where her dreams took her, the lessons she learned in Wonderland would stay with her forever. And so, with a smile and her curiosity renewed, Alice skipped back home, more eager than ever to embrace the adventures that lay in her own